So I've been doing it for a long time. Do another 10 years and I'll be good. So that's me. Whoa, I did put a phone number up there. Not my number, but you call it anyway, because we're here for you, regularly. We're here to help. Right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's coming back. I got you now. Oh, I don't break voice. I just want to do that. He was so nice to walk all the way I just want to break the nerve of that fool. I'm going to be nice enough to bring him water and he's going to turn you down in front of all these people. What lady used to do to me at the club. All across the street. And she. Oh, no, I shouldn't have went there. Okay. We're talking about Red Sea. Disclosure regulation. That's what it started out. All it was disclosure. All you had to do was disclose. Some thought it was complicated, but Red Sea just says if you got a transaction, tell the customer certain things. Now all of a sudden Red Sea is expanding. It's not only talking about you disclose, it's putting restrictions in there. Certain things you can't do. Some of them will be a violation of Reg Z, some of them will be a violation of Reg Z and UDAC. So, it's no longer just disclosed, it's disclosed with limitations. And I'll go over some of those, and for those of you that are following in an outline, I do have an outline format. It goes into more detail. It will include sections, sites, so that when you go back to your institution, you can follow along. The slides are in the back if you want to follow the slides. So whichever one works for you. Those of you that are following the outline, you'll see over to the right, you'll see in the left additional information. Some of them will be in dotted line, some of them will be in bold line. Those in the dotted line, I tend not to cover those. That's just additional information, so that when you go back to your institution, you can use it as a guide. Some of it I will cover because there have been a lot of changes in the regulation, and I at least want to touch on those. We can't go through everything in Z in 4.5 hours. So I'm trying to narrow it down, and this is the basic entry level. This is 101. This is not the advanced. So there are other mechanisms out there, hopefully, that you can get the advanced training. But this is for the entry level, new compliance officer, new exposure to Reg Z. So I want to cover the basics. When they went over anatomy of a regulation, it's not that you have to know the sites. You might not know exactly where the regulation is, but just to know there's something out there, and I can look for it later. So some of the things I'm going to throw out just so you're aware of them. Some of the things, especially when we've seen violations, I'll slow down a little on that. I do like questions, especially those I can answer, but we'll go through it. So it is a disclosure regulation. Now, the course objective, what I want to accomplish. Structure of Reg Z, so we'll go through the structure, the contents, to get some idea of that. What coverage applies. Reg Z doesn't apply to all transactions, so we'll go through which ones apply and which don't. How to calculate the finance charge and the amount financed, very important. We'll spend a lot of time on that. Usually on your automation tools, if you can't calculate